Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is afternoon here, December 5th, 2024. From Maryland, USA, my name's Anne Marie Empanado Wilson. I'm live also in Mommy Anna on the Go in my business page, as well as in our YouTube page. How are you all doing? Kumusta, kumusta, kumusta? There are some of us waiting here ahead of time. I'm so happy. I'm so glad that you are here. Definitely so blessed that you are taking your time to be joining us. I have a very inspirational lady that's waiting on off stage, actually, waiting for me to introduce her. But before that, I just want to say hello to those that are here again. And please do not forget, we actually have a Christmas bonus to those that are watching us live. You will be in a draw, so make sure that you fill in that form. You don't need a ticker, but don't make sure you fill in that form. There is a form that I just put in our chat. And at the end of this interview, you would definitely should supposed to be still live watching us, because if you are not here, you are not going to be given the prize. So only those that are staying from beginning until the end. And of course, please, please, please do share this live stream, because we will be talking about a business that has changed my life and the life of thousands of people. If you think this is for you, great, hop in. But if you think that you're not ready for this, and maybe a friend or friends will be ready to do something like this, maybe it's about time for you to share this live stream, because they might be able to get something out from this. So without further ado, let me see if we are live. I do not see us live in well, hold on. It's always the case like this. I am private in my personal page for some reason. I don't know. I have to click that. I have to make sure it's on, and then copy the link, send it to some friends, and hoping that our friends from the meetup will come. But without further ado, I just want to tell you that this lady is amazing. She's the originator, whatever you call that, of faith over fear in our community, and you would eventually discover why. I had the honor to meet her in person, because she's always been my inspiration since I came in the business. I've heard her success story, and I was crying from the beginning until the end. So let's get to know, and let's just have a chit chat with Debra from Mexico. Look at that.
Hey, I am before I start.
Oh my goodness. How are you? I miss you so
I
much.
know, I really miss everybody. Oh my gosh. It was such an awesome time here. I just can't imagine. It just felt like we were one big family. And then now we got to wait to see each other again, right?
I know it would take us another year. Well, maybe, hopefully, this coming June we will still.
In San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly do miss your very warm hug. If I had a counter, I must have had like hundreds, if not thousands, of hugs from you. Every time we see each other, like hug here, hug there, hug.
Yes.
And I didn't know. I really do like a lot of hugs from our business partners that became our family. But anyhow, we know
Yes.
each other. But introduce yourself to our viewers.
Okay, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Debra. And first and foremost, I'm a child of God. I'm a mother of 6, grandmother of 19, great grandmother of 11, and I'm a successful online business owner.
Wow. I tell you, that's the quickest introduction you could ever do. But it was filled. Thank you so much. Now, Deb, I'm gonna call you Deborah. Others call you Mama. Calls you the mother of all mothers in our community. Well, I guess I'll just have to ask you first. The first question: what inspired you? I know your story, but tell them what's your background. You came from a traditional career. When we say traditional career, from 9 to 5, and you're very successful at that. What made you and what inspired you to transition to a digital business?
Well, I was sort of, the digital business was not expected, not planned, but I lost my position of many years. They eliminated my position when I was 60 years old. 1,200 of us lost our positions that year. And then I had to, I thought, they gave me the most amazing severance package. So I thought, I can survive a year. I can pay off a lot of bills. I can travel a little bit. I'm going to take a year off work because I've never had a year off work. I had 6 children. Back when I had children, there was no maternity leave. You had a baby on Friday and back to work on Monday. So, there was no time off. So I thought, I'm taking a year off work. So that's what I did. And I thought, I'm going to get a job. I've been an accountant for over 40 years. I'm good at what I do. I like what I do. And, I'm not going to have any problem getting work, right? Because I've got great experience, great references, great experience. So anyways, after the year was up, I, got the resumes out, started going around to the companies and getting lots of interviews, but they all asked me, how long do you plan on staying in the workforce? Well, I'm 60 years old, 61 then. And it was like, I don't know. I couldn't answer that. But I said to them, I understand. Being a business person, I understand that, hiring somebody out of university is going to give you 30 to 40 years, service with them. I may give you 5 to 7 years, right? So I fully understand. So I thought, I, don't want to waste any more time applying for jobs because, and another thing too, with the experience I had, they would have had to start me out at a good wage.
Right.
With experience and with bringing somebody out of university, they could have cut that by, a third, right? 2/3. And so anyways, I started looking online and I prayed. I said, Lord, get me over my fear of this, because I was one of these people that kept the duct tape on my camera on my computer so that people couldn't look at me. And my daughter said, people can't see you, Mom, unless you have your camera on. And I said, well, I know they can't because I have the duct tape there, so they can't see me, right? But I had fear of everything, I had never used social media. My children had built me a Facebook page, but I didn't even know how to put a picture on it. And because I worked on a computer 12 to 14 hours every day. And when I finished, I just closed the computer. I didn't want to learn social media.
Yep.
So I prayed, Lord, I want to do something that I can pay my bills when they come in. I'm not asking to be rich. I just want to be able to live comfortably.
Right.
And I prayed for this and prayed for that. And it was like, I'm not getting anything. Oh my gosh, the scams out there are like crazy. I'm looking at all these things. I'm saying people actually fall for this stuff, So anyways, and I kept saying, Lord, why are you not helping me? Like, I try to be the person you want me to be. Why are you not helping me? And it was like, look, I'm giving it to you, because this ad kept going across, my computer and across my computer. And I'm thinking, what is that? Like, that's not the norm of what I had been seeing. So anyways, I finally clicked on it. It was Mike and Darren's ad.
Right.
And I clicked on it and I registered right away. And I watched that 90-minute information session. And I watched it and I watched it over and over and over.
Yeah.
And I went to every webinar. It was Mondays and Thursdays then. Now it's Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I never missed one. And I'm watching it, and I'm watching these videos again over and over. And I'm thinking, I know this is going to work. I need this, because I was going through treatments at that time too.
Ooh, okay.
Going through treatments at that time. So I was, I needed this. I needed something that I could do at home. And I finally broke down and I paid that $149 and I booked my coaching call with Mike. And I had my coaching call. But the minute I saw the webinar, I knew this business would work. The moment I watched those videos, I knew this would work. I didn't know how it was going to, because I was afraid of everything at that time. And but I thought, I'll try it. I'm going to try this. So I had my coaching call with Mike, and I was very quiet on the call, which you people that know me now, I'm not a quiet person. I like to talk. I was very quiet on the call when I had the coaching call with Mike, and he's saying, do you have any questions?
Uh-huh.
And I said, no,
Yeah.
I don't. I understand it. I know it will work. Um, I'll get back to you,
Oh
right?
my goodness.
And I
Yeah.
got off the phone. I thought, how am I going to do this? Like, how am I going to do this? I'm totally broke. I want to start this business. I
Mhm.
know it's not get rich quick. I know it's going to take time. And like, I'm broke now, I'm broke because, a few years prior to that, we had a family situation happen.
Right.
And it took every penny we had, all our savings, our investments, our retirement, you name it, it was gone. And I'd do it again today, right? It would
Mhm.
not, I would do it over and over again. So that, left me to the point that I got to start selling stuff. I'm going to start.
Mhm.
So I looked around my house and I thought, what's in my house that I have not used in a year?
Uh-huh.
And I thought, I don't need it. It's
Mhm.
stuff. And I know whatever, I decided I was going to do with it, I could do that because I'm going to be able to buy bigger and better than I ever had before. So I thought, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to become an online business owner no matter what it takes. I'm going to become an online business owner because this is the way of the future.
That's
This is what's happening right now. Like, people are not wanting to go out to the 9 to 5 job. There are so many corporate people that are working from their homes just to save the corporation a high cost of having offices within their buildings or having to rent buildings.
Mhm.
And more people are working at home every day. So I thought, I can do this.
Mhm.
Don't know how, but I can do this. So, I had to do a lot of praying. I had to that's where my faith, not fear, come into, because I had to get rid of my fear and start living by faith. I had to believe in myself. I
Mhm.
had to believe that God was going to guide me in the right direction. I had
Definitely.
to believe that this is the right business. This is where I'm supposed to be. And I had
Mhm.
to believe in the business itself.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I get over, yeah, totally. I get over my faith, not fear. And
Oh my goodness. You heard Deborah. It was just one question, but it took her
I know,
11, 12 minutes to answer. So I guess I don't have any more question. You answered
oh
everything.
no.
I'm playing. I'm playing. No, that's what I'm telling you. Guys, this is the lady that I'm so inspired because you will only have to ask her one question and she would give you inspirations of inspirational answers. But anyhow, I am not ignoring the chat. There's 13, 14, 15 of you. Thank you for staying. There is a um uh, um a form in there that you could put your name and information. I will give you one shout out right now and then one shout out at the end because I just want our conversation with Deborah flowing. All right. But very quickly, Ken, thank you for coming. Sheila, Judeline, Kring Kring. And this is the form that I'm talking about. It's in the chat. Please take a look at that. Jenny is here. These are all from YouTube, family. Where are my friends in Facebook? Shermie's here, and let's see, Jenny. Who else are here? Let's see. Helen, Tabon, Juna. Hey, our family from the meetup. Carolyn's watching. And Carolyn will also be interviewed tomorrow. Another story of
Awesome.
inspiration. I love it. I love it. I love it. Another business partner from New York, Coach Ruthie. Who else is in here? Julian, thank you. Margie, Martha, another family from Mexico. There you go. Martha's also watching. Crystalline, Sheila, Yolanda, my team on the goes here. Please share this live stream to our teammates. Rogelio, Susana, Jonah, Susana, and do I have everybody? Oh, Coach Jama is here from Texas. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you.
Awesome.
Of course, Bibi and Josh, they are
Whoop,
watching.
whoop, whoop,
Thank
whoop.
you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness, I tell you. Thank you for all of your support. We are 20 in here, and I see that a few of you, 16 of you, had already filled in the forms. I tell you, it's 500 peso. This is an early Christmas gift from me. And most of our viewers are from the Philippines, Deborah. So 500 peso is
Awesome.
already, at least they can buy something with that if they win from the Philippines. But if our winner is a business owner already, I have something for you, a little gift that you could treasure and you would always remember that this is coming from my interview with Debra. All right. So thank you so much again. I don't know. I'm gonna have to pick which question I would have to ask you because you might have answered all of these.
Oh
You
no.
answered the challenges already. You said that definitely you found this business because you were not really looking. The challenge was
No.
initially, my goodness. I tell you though, to those that are watching, do not wait for the time when you are very much in a challenging place for you to find a solution. Deborah was just blessed enough that this had came into her lap. And I tell you, one of the things that I remember when you said that, God has put this in place of you. It keeps on coming into your stream, but
Yeah.
you were like, okay, this is it. So to everyone, the message is, well, we keep on praying, but often we do not listen to the answers.
Exactly. Exactly.
I tell you, I hope people that are seeing our ads, people that are seeing, especially our interview right now, if you have a little bit of an inkling that this could also solve the challenges that you have in your life, just like how this business had really helped Deborah, go right ahead, message Deborah, message me. We would definitely be helping you in that. So I think my question will be this one, maybe. What practices or any habits have helped you in your personal and professional life? I remember something you said in Mexico that every morning that you wake up, you will just
Every
give thanks.
morning I
Mhm.
wake up, I
Tell
put
me
my
about
feet
that.
on the floor and I say, "Thank you, Lord, for giving me another day. Who can I be a blessing to today?"
Yes.
And when I started doing that, that started my day off right. And, we really get back when we give out. So the things that we need to do, and when I started with my business, like I said, I was not tech savvy. I didn't know how to put a picture on Facebook. I didn't know that, you had to skip an ad on a YouTube video to get the right answer. Like there was so much I didn't know. And you know, you learn, you show up every day and you do what you need to do, but you need to start your day out properly. I started out in prayer. I thank God every day for giving me another day because there was many days in my life, as you know, that I
Right.
didn't think I was going to have another day, right?
Yes.
And I have those days. So I need to be thankful for every day that I have. But, for this business, you need to show up. You got to be there. You can't make it part time when you're building a business. You want to be there. You want to get it up and running. And once you get it up and running, then you can say, I got this going. This is now, I know what I need to do. I've got a schedule. I know this is what I need to do. And the thing of it is, if something comes up that you need to take your kids somewhere or go here or go there or whatever, it's your business. You can do it. Nobody's there to tell you you can't do it.
Right.
So that's the amazing thing. But I asked everybody, what is it that you want from this business?
Right.
What is it that you want from this business? So that's going to tell you what habits you need to do
Mhm.
to make it happen. And
Mhm.
we're all different. We all have different reasons, and no matter what anybody says, we all come into this business to make money, right?
Yeah.
But after we're in here, we realize that's secondary to
Right.
the love that we find within our online family.
Right.
And you just have to show up,
Mhm.
want it enough, and have a why bigger than you,
Oh.
bigger than your excuses. You need your why bigger than your excuses because it doesn't matter what you have for an excuse to show up. It's just an excuse. It really doesn't matter.
Right.
One excuse is the same as a major excuse. It's just an excuse.
Right.
So, it's showing up and doing what you need to do, reaching out to the people in here. We got thousands of people that are here. And one of the great benefits here, too, is you don't have to be making money off of somebody to help them.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Definitely.
where the rewards come from, right?
Definitely. Yeah, I
Exactly.
see that in the business too because just like you, I'm also retired now.
Yes.
It's been almost, oh my God, I would not believe it. It's almost like 5 months that I'm retired now.
Wow.
But like for 20 years of teaching experience, honestly, it was easier for me to give up that career because I still could feel that fulfillment that teaching fulfillment that I get from teaching special needs kids to now teaching family members
Well,
or
we're
the
like special needs kids, you know? Some of us are like special needs kids because I definitely was. I was so on tech savvy that, you know, I'm sure Mike and Darren thought that I was a little bit challenged, you know?
oh my goodness, that actually would bring me to my next question. Like to start the business, you've seen, well, let's say maybe 5 years, 6 years that you're here in the
Yes.
business.
Since 2017,
Oh
February of
wow.
2017.
What's the biggest shift that you have seen? How did you adapt to all those changes, especially that we are doing online? Like, can you recall what are the other things you've done before that's now present or not before? Now it's bigger at this time. What's that biggest shift that you
Well,
see?
the training. When I started, there was 3 lines. We had 3 lines.
What 3 lines? What do you mean by
3
that?
lines. One of them was, you know, about our critical rules in the business and things, and the other one was Facebook training.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, like, you know, that was it. That was it when I started, and I was still struggled with that. Sometimes I'm thinking because they're talking, you know, and acronyms, and I'm thinking, why can't they just say what it means? Like acronyms, I just absolutely have to learn all these acronyms. Well, anybody that knows social media knows all the acronyms. I had no idea. You know, they were saying TikTok. What is TikTok? I've never heard of TikTok, you know?
Right.
And Snapchat and all these things. My granddaughter told me I was too old for Snapchat, so then I had to go and use it just to show that I could do it, right?
Same here. My
But
daughter's like in Snapchat, and I was like, "What is it?" And I could not figure out. Even with me being a tech savvy, there are ways now that even the younger ones would want to trick us so that we
I
would not know
know,
what's going on.
right?
But you're right. There's a lot of platforms that had came up since what 2000. You said 2017.
17, yes,
But
a
all
lot.
these platforms, if we would just learn and patient enough to understand it, this is actually the best platform for us to put ads and show our business in there because that's our goal. Literally, we found a gold mine. Now it's up
Yeah.
to us to
Oh my God.
share.
We
Yeah,
get the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. We really,
definitely.
truly do.
Uh oh,
And we're just waiting to share it.
definitely. So stay. Talking about sharing it, my question is, I know you have moved now to, uh-oh, did I lose you? Hold on. Where is Debra? Well, let's see if she's coming back. So let's just have a commercial break. It looks like she is on pause, but let's just give a shout out to those that are here. Oh my goodness. We have, and she's back. We have our, I tell you, let's take a look at all of the things that I've learned from this business and all of the results that I have seen so far. We are global, and I am very happy and very grateful that you are here with us today. For those of
Sorry
you
about
who's
that.
aiming, who's
My
wanting,
power
who's
clicked
really
off.
needing to get that work for yourself,
Oh, I
and
can't
you want
hear
it to
you.
be your
You're
own
muted
boss.
now.
For those of you who wondered how to crack this online world and how to, earn from this, and for those of you who
You're
are
back.
looking for extra ways and extra income, you are 1000% on the right place. We had a commercial break.
Yes.
Definitely. So, Deb, now that you are in Mexico, and I know you are retiring, and you are in your best life over there because we've experienced it. Well, we were there for a week also. Now, how
Yeah.
do you get to stay connected? Well, that's the kind of question from your power that came off. Well, how do you get connected with the digital world out there? And now, what's your primary focus in your retirement? I've also have seen you did a lot of things or do a lot of things down there in Mexico. And how do you stay connected with our digital business world if you are now living the life that you are living in?
Well, you know, when I get up in the morning, you know, like I say, my prayer is the first thing. And then the next thing is coming on and checking my digital family
Mhm.
and seeing if there's anything else I need to do. And of course, we all have the new training site, and I'm redoing my training.
Mhm.
So, you know, I think and that's a choice that I made to do is to, because if I feel if I'm going to be training new people or
Mhm.
helping new people, I need to be up to date on everything in this business. So I think it's important that I do that every day. But I am very active in my church. I'm very active with the fundraising for the Aging with Dignity program here. And by the way, thank you for all of you that was here in Mexico for the money we raised. That when I shared the video of
Yes.
um, when we donated the money to them and the food, because we bought a lot of groceries and
Mhm.
donated that to them as well. And the tears that were shed from these organizers. But we raised enough money, and I say we because it's all of you guys that donated. We raised enough money to build an 86-year-old man a home for the first time. He lived in a tarp. So we were supposed to go out on Monday, but there was an illness, a severe illness, so we couldn't go. So hopefully this Monday we'll go, and we'll definitely be videotaping and going live when we're there. But I don't even know if they have internet. I doubt very much if they have internet. So it'll probably be videos, and we'll
Yeah.
show them after. But I stay active doing that, but I love staying active doing that. I
Right.
love going and helping people. I love, there's a lot of single ladies that live here, my age, that are retired, but they have no vehicle.
Mhm.
And I have a vehicle, so I go and pick them up and take them to church or take them to the activities we do. But staying active in this business, you can do it from anywhere. You have a phone, you
Mhm.
can do it from anywhere. So that's what makes it nice. All my business is on my phone, and wherever I'm at, I can tie into my online business.
Definitely. You just answered the next question. How do you continue to live with a purpose and serve others? As what I've said, Deborah here is very, very, very inspirational. And she's using this business not just for herself and for her family and for what she is doing right now. She has extended the help of, as what she said, Aging with Dignity. We had raised funds for them, and we'll continue. I know Deborah will continue to do a lot of things, and she can always just tap to us because we are now family. We are now family. And that's, I have held my tears a couple of times while we are doing this interview because I've always remembered the story. Because what you see in here, the live viewers in our interview right now, it's just the top coat of the real story. When we were in Mexico, we definitely were talking deeper. We were sharing stories. um what do you really miss most and maybe learned from this time? This is our fourth year. This is your fourth year organizing. What do
Yes.
you miss most about it, and what are you looking forward for the next year?
I would love to start planning next year right away and have it in the beginning of next year. I think we should do it once every 6 months because I love having everybody come.
Yes.
But, every year we learn something different, because you learn from your mistakes. And like, even when I was raising my children, I'd say it's okay to make a mistake.
Mhm.
That's part of growing up. That's part of living, as long as we learn from that mistake, right?
Right. Right.
And not be making the same thing over and over again. We need to learn. So, all the mistakes that we've made, next year I will have a lot, I'll delegate a lot more because this year I was really busy and I was drained, right? But I'm going to have different people with different tasks so that everybody will have just a little bit to do and nobody will have it all to do. So I can get to socialize more next year.
Right, but you know what? That's what I really am so inspired with you, and your volunteers are also around your age. And I was just like showing this to my team, especially the younger ones. We need to do something because if Deborah and her team can do this, can volunteer in the back office, can volunteer doing this, and can organize activities like this, we need to give back to the community that has helped us
Yes.
a lot.
Yes.
And even just showing up to the mastermind, sharing your story, if that's the only thing you could do at this time, do it. But if you can do more, then the business, not just the business will give you back, it's the good karma, it's the more blessings that you
Yes.
are going to get. Yeah, definitely.
Every business owner needs to be on that mastermind at least once, telling their story.
Mhm.
It when I was on the mastermind a lot, of course, wasn't as many people then, but I, used to be on a lot. talking about my story, and it was amazing. The people that need to hear your story, each one of us have a unique story, and
Correct.
someone out there needs to hear this because we have the vehicle that they're looking to drive. And all they have to do is hear you on one of the masterminds, and they will be, or one of the webinars, and they'll be ready to jump in that vehicle and go.
Yeah,
Right. But
definitely.
they're waiting to hear your story. So everybody's story is different, but don't ever, like, and I tell people, don't be afraid to tell your story.
Right.
Like, don't be ashamed of your story. Like, life is life. Life happens to each and every one of us. And don't be afraid to tell it. Tell your story, because there's someone out there that is saying, oh my gosh, I'm not unique. I can do this too.
That's
Right.
right. Let's see. Let's do a check off. Let's see. Did Serena already? Did you already do mastermind? That's a challenge. I know
There you
PBN Post
go.
has always been in there. Another coach from Canada. You need to be in the mastermind. Martha and Debra Ritchie.
Hey, Debbie.
You need to be in the mastermind, right? There's more. How about Mirna? Mirna needs to be in the mastermind. I tell you, Carolyn. I don't know if
Yes.
you've ever been in there, but you need to
Yes.
jump in there. Let's see. Any other business partners that I see here? Another coach to be Lane Rick Pia. You need to be in the mastermind. That's a challenge that Debra and I are asking you to do. So
That's
thank
right.
you, thank you for posting it out there. Again, there is a form that you can definitely put in your name and your information, and we will draw that after the interview, because I don't want to be in the middle of it, because right now we have two more questions, and I know this question for me is very special to ask for Debra. Looking back to all of the things that you have done, what legacy do you want to leave, especially in our community?
If I can do this, anybody can do this. There's no excuses. Like, if you've just got to put your mind, you just got to make your mind up and do it. Because believe me, I'm serious. I prove to myself every day that if I can do this business, anybody can do it. Because, I said one day, I'm still not tech savvy. And Mike said to me, oh, you got to stop saying that, because you are. Look where you were when you first come in and where you are today. And I said, well, I learned to do what I needed to do to make this business happen for me. And I will continue to learn to do what I need to do to make this business happen for me. So I think I would just like people to remember that if Debra can do it, anybody can do this business.
Definitely.
You
If
just have to
Debra
look
can
at
do
it,
it,
not fear, right?
that's right. If Debra can do it, we can all do it.
That's right,
That's
exactly.
right. If Debra can live in Mexico when she's retired, I can do that too.
That's right. That's right.
Definitely, definitely. So last but not the least, I know I have, just like you said, you started this business, you were already 60 years old. And there were
Yes.
a lot of companies that would want to hire you, but because of,
My age.
a lot of reasons, they might think they were not able to. But you did something for yourself. And that's because you're brave enough to do something for yourself, and you believe in yourself. Now we have a lot of leads in our community, in our business, that have seen the results of our community, right? But then they are still very apprehensive to join. What can you tell them, Deb?
Just stop sitting on the fence. People sit on the fence and watch. Like, I was a fence sitter. I saw this business on December 16th, 2016.
Mm.
And I waited until February 9th of 2017 before I became a business owner. And I thought, why did I do that? Like, all I wanted from this business, my main goal was to make $5,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, if I had started that in December of 2016, that's when I became, that's when I first watched the webinar and registered. If I had became a business owner then,
Mm-hmm.
I might have made that $5,000 a month much earlier than what I actually did, right? but I procrastinated. So why sit there and wait? And I tell people, don't do what I did. Like, I'm watching these people come into the business and I'm thinking, that I should have been there, right? Look at them, like they're going crazy. Look at the money they're making already. What am I doing sitting here? But it was fear that held me back.
Right.
So I had to I had to start living by faith, not fear. I had to get rid of all that fear. I had to throw it out the window. I had to stand up, take deep breaths, and say, I can do this.
Right.
Right. So for those people that are sitting there wondering if they want to join or not, check it out. They've got nothing to lose.
Right.
Everybody, comes to the webinar, they watch it. And if they're serious about it, we ask them to pay that $149. And then we give them 30 days to watch the rest of the information. And if they, after day 29, they decide, no, it's still not for me, that's fine. We'll give them back their money. We don't want their money. We're looking for people that we can coach and that we can help become successful.
That's right.
Right?
Yep.
We don't want people to come in that don't want to do the business. We want people that want to come in and become successful, because nobody is successful if some people aren't successful, right?
Yeah, definitely. Debra, you've been here for the longest time, and we would even call you the matriarch of our business community. My question, I promise, this is the last one. My last question is, what are you most proud of that you have done in our community?
The most proud I am is that I brought 2 of my children into the business, and I got to live the life that I've always wanted to live. And I'm not sitting in a rocking chair waiting to die. I got a nice, comfy rocking chair that I can sit in and contemplate what I'm going to do tomorrow or tonight or whatever. I can live again. And when you're at my age, sometimes when you can't work or you can't find a job, there's no money to survive. You cannot survive on the money on retirement funds. You can't travel. You can't do this. You can't do that. So I think the biggest thing is that I'm living, and I plan on living to be 120. So that means I'm just midway through my life, I'm just midlife. People may say, "Whoa," but I'm not. I'm midlife because I'm living to be 120.
That's right.
But it's just that my faith has grown so much stronger in the Lord, and it's all because of this business, because He brought me to this business. Now, once He brings me here, I had to do my portion to make it happen, because, there's no magic wand out there. It's a matter of what are we willing to do? And it gives me a purpose in life at my age, because a lot of people lose their purpose when they become my age. I'm 68 years old now.
Right.
And so the next birthday is 69, right? So, a lot of people start losing their purpose, and they stop doing things and stop being active. And that's when they get sick and die. So I have no intentions of doing that. So
Thank you. Thank you for always inspiring us, giving us hope. And really, you live a very purposeful life. And that's the true meaning of life. Because if you are just, as what you've said, waiting for the time, waiting for God to get you again and say, hey, I need you back in here, and you have not done anything here in the world, then that's it. That's your story. But with you, you're still going to continue to keep on doing it.
yes,
And we're here for that, and definitely looking forward to seeing you in person again. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Last few words, if you want to invite them, because you will be streaming this in your replay, also in your page. Anything you want to say?
Well, check out our websites. Make sure when we put our websites in with this video that you click on it, register with your name and your email, the best email address that you have, because we want to send you more information. We want to send you a link for the buy. We have 2 webinars per week, different people on each one talking about it. Watch them. There's going to be someone that you're going to relate to, but you will know by watching that whether this is something that you want to pursue or not. And really, guys, this is the answer to so many people's prayers. You just got to check it out and do it. So I hope to see each and every one of you on the inside. Take care and God bless.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Deb. I don't know how to end this live, but thank you. I want to talk to you again on the other side or when in Facebook and in you wherever. But thank you. I want to see you hopefully in June, and if not next
Yes.
year in
Yes.
Mexico. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless.
Yes, God bless. I don't want to hold your time. I'm still gonna draw winners for our raffle. So thank you. Have a Merry Christmas, advance Merry Christmas. Bye.
Bye bye.
Alrighty. Okay. So let's see. Everyone, I will give you 1 minute. I will give you 1 minute to fill out the forms. So far, we have 21 of you that are here. 21 of you that I'm going to put your wheel of names under the wheel of names. Again, you are going to get 500 pesos if you are from the Philippines, and it's going to get sent through GCash. Our last winner was Madam Lorna. But this time, let's see who's going to be our winner. And definitely, you need to be here. You don't just put in your name and forget about it. I appreciate that you are here because I know it's 2 o'clock, 2:42 in the morning already in the Philippines. So I'm very grateful that you are here. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. All right, 30 more seconds. And if I have not said thank you to you for coming in, thank you, Martha, Debra, Richie, thank you so much. And to all the business partners that are here, just keep on going. Continue to be a blessing to others. And if you are not here yet, oh my goodness, make sure you check it out. Make sure you check it out. All right, 10 more seconds. Let's see. 10, 9, 8. There are still 20 of you watching. Oh my goodness. Yes, definitely. 20 more seconds. Oh, Jang's watching. 142. God bless on the things that will be happening. God bless. God bless. All right. And we are going to start. Are we starting? Make sure you are here again. Make sure that you are here. Make sure that you are here. Make sure that you are here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's see who's going to be the winner. Let's see who's going to be the winner. All right. Is Susana here? Nasaan si Susana? 500 peso GCash if you're from the Philippines, and I'll message you for the surprise gift if you are a business partner already. Stay present. Susana Diaz, 10. Right, let's see. 40 more seconds, Susana. Okay, now. Where are you? Oh, 40 more seconds, 35. 30 seconds. Where is Susana? Oh, she's here. All right, congratulations. I know you are a YouTuber and you are watching me through YouTube. Go check me out. Message me in Mommy and on the Go. I am live in Mommy and on the Go in Facebook. Same name as in YouTube. That's Mommy and on the Go. But make sure that you are already sharing this live stream. That's one of the requirements. You need to share this live stream before I send that 500 pesos to you. All right, congratulations again. I'm going to take a picture of that. So Sana, thank you for coming in. All right, yan na, ayan na, ayan na. All right, thank you so much. Again, please don't forget, tomorrow is another day. We definitely have another business partner that would share her amazing, inspiring story. And I tell you, be there. Same thing. This is going to be my Christmas gifts to you guys. This is an early Christmas gift. You are still going to be joining us with those forms and be here on a live so that you could also be sharing this to others if you're not ready to be in the business. But if you are, go message me And Merry Christmas again to each and everyone. See you again tomorrow, 1 p.m. EST. That's 2 a.m. Saturday morning already in the Philippines. I will have Carolyn with me. She's going to be sharing her life story so that we will all be inspired and just continue to live life. And may you be a blessing to everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, Martha. Thank you, everyone that has given in their time to watch the live stream. I'm looking forward to see you again tomorrow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye. If you did not win today, maybe you'll win tomorrow and the rest of the next interviews. I have a lot of interviews lined up. I'm so excited. Thank you guys. Bye.